let's see the
Oh, hang on. Okay, there we go.
okay.
I just had to um I had to click.
Record it.
Yeah. Okay. We should be recording now.
Okay. Uh, so I think my question was, I don't know if I got the question right. And like setting the bin sizes and stuff, because like if you mess with it, changed like the graph look. I
Okay.
don't know. And were we all supposed to get the same graphs? Because then it like one of the questions was like compare the results and obtain the other with the others from the group and describe the differences and similarities between the graphs.
I think it was just the five graphs. So hang on,
Okay.
let me pull that one up.
Because my graphs didn't exactly look like the graphs on the answer key.
Oh, right. I forgot to even look at the answer key. Let me pull up the answer
So
key real quick.
I don't know.
Hang
And
on.
then the other thing I'm having a hard time with is like the axis, the horizontal and vertical axes don't have like titles. So I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
So, and I
Okay.
don't think we need to at this point because we were just making the graph, but I'm like,
I think so.
uh,
I know.
I feel like
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
No, I get I get what you're saying. So hang on. I want to pull up the the answer key here real quick. Um, and at least look at the graphs. Okay. So I think the reason why I'm curious to know how many bins they put, because I think I only did like 10 bins.
Well,
And
I feel like I counted across and it was like 7 rows on theirs. But like even when I did that, it didn't look the same. So I was just like,
yeah.
whatever.
Um,
I don't know. I just put in the information in Excel and whatever graph I got, I tried to make it look as similar to the one as I could.
yeah.
So I think like at least on mine, company A, it would be a right skewed.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I would have right skewed for A as well. That's here. Let me screen share real quick.
Okay.
And then maybe we can compare.
I think okay.
Here.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um, all right. So this is what graph A looked like for me. And then I
Then
then pull up the Excel too.
see that's not what mine looks like. And I don't know why.
Hang on. Let me show you what I did in Excel.
See, I have an Apple computer, which means my
Oh,
Excel is slightly different than normal Excel. And I feel like that's partly, I took an Excel class at one point and I thought I was going to go insane because I had to find all the other ways to do it than what the example was. You know
mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, that is really
Okay. So
frustrating.
when you highlighted it, did you just highlight the row, not the year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's what I got. So this was mine for A. And so for A, and I'm wondering, did you do this one? Did you include this
Maybe
cell?
I probably did. Were we not supposed to?
I did because I assumed we were. So, yeah, and so what I got for A, and so what I did is the x-axis thing here. Not what I wanted. Okay,
Right.
there we go.
So I'm wondering if I change the bins again, if it would go back to
Sorry,
that.
my Excel just crashed and restarted. Okay. So, okay. So if you can get to format maybe if we format our charts, let's see if they look the same then.
Um,
So do you know how to
well,
get to how to format your axis?
Yeah.
Okay, so put your number of bins to 10
Mm-hmm.
and then your bin width. I don't know why automatically, I don't know if bin width,
See, oh, number of bins. Okay. So I
yeah.
have 20. Let me do 10. And then
Okay.
I
See if that makes a difference. And then bin,
bin.
I just round up to the nearest whole number for bins just because I like even numbers. I don't know if it matters, but I put
So do
my
you
bin
have
width,
bin width on there then?
yeah, I put my bin width at 20.
Okay, because mine is at 19.6
Oh,
something.
that's what
So
mine was, and then I changed it to 20.
okay, mine now looks like yours. Okay, so my issue was the bin width.
Okay, that might have been, yeah. Yeah, maybe, which maybe is a me thing. I don't know. I don't know if it matters or if maybe
No,
that's
I
where I
don't
got.
think it matters.
Okay.
I don't know
I don't
because
know
it's like
either.
if you're trying to get information from this thing, I don't know. But
Yeah,
like in the video, she's like, it doesn't really matter.
I know.
I'm like, okay,
But
I
does
need
it?
fix here, please.
Yes.
Okay, so my okay. All right. So now mine looks like yours.
Yeah.
So then B or the company B, what did you do for your bandwidth
Same.
there?
Oh, bin, same
Number
thing.
of bins, same,
Yeah, I
10
did
and
10 bins for all just to make the comparison
okay.
easy.
And then bin width 20 will do. Okay, I'll just do that.
Okay. And now I think, hang on, because I want to say for some of them, yeah. So for my bin width for this one, like I did 10 for number of bins, but I just rounded to the nearest number for all of them. So I think my bin width for this one, I wonder if it would make a difference. I'm gonna see what happens if I change it to 20. Okay, so see, that does make a difference. Maybe we want to have, oh wait, but I did a different number of bins.
For
So what
B,
happens? Yeah, because there was so many. So let's see what happens if I put it at 10. If I put my bin number at 10. No. Okay. Maybe that's why. And then bin width at 30. See, that's weird.
mine still looks different.
Okay. Well, maybe I just won't do, maybe I won't mess with the bin width because it seems to just change. So yours looks different for C.
Oh, wait, no, that was B. Um,
Okay. Yeah.
let me go. Okay, no, mine looks the same as yours for C now because I
Okay.
changed.
Okay. And then this one, I'm gonna just, I'm not gonna mess with my bin numbers or my bin width anymore because it apparently just skews things.
Okay.
So, okay, there we go. I'm just gonna leave my bin number at 10 for each of them. I feel like because
Yeah.
if I feel like if you're comparing and contrasting, we want keep things. I don't know because
Yeah.
that's what's so confusing. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. And then what about E for you?
My E I've looks similar, but not all the ways. Like, oh no, no, sorry, it does. It looks similar. It's the same. That's what I should
Okay.
say. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess, but that's why it's like, if we don't know how many bins, it's like I had different number of bins, so mine look different than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
All
um,
right.
and I guess really like it probably, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I think it's just going to be easier. So, because one question that I had or that I hadn't answered was, okay, so it does say compare the results you obtain with the others in your group.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why. Maybe because you selected different bins. Maybe that's why you're supposed to just compare. So,
Yeah. Okay, but then it's like for number five,
yeah.
if you're saving for retirement, which of the five companies would be the most attractive investment and justify your answer? And so that's why I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Okay,
Like,
me too.
because it's like
Um,
if I'm looking at my numbers here, it's like great, but I don't know what I don't know what I mean, I think at the
Yeah.
top it says something about investing, but and then
So,
I think maybe we look at the mean and the median and which one's bigger based on the chart. Because
yeah.
I think at one point, let me see. I had to go back and watch the video again. Um, Left skewed distribution means the mean will be less than the median, and then if it's a right skewed, the distribution will be greater than the median.
Oh, okay. Where did you find that?
That was on the video,
Oh, it was in the video? Okay.
and I think, yeah,
Okay, so hang on. Right
it's
skewed.
right.
So right
Yeah, in
skewed.
a right skewed distribution. So if the graph is right
Yeah.
skewed, it'll be greater than the median.
Okay. Then it will be
The median
greater.
number. So like if you
Mhm.
look at the median numbers that we calculated with
Yeah.
Excel, so and then if it's a left skewed distribution, the mean will be less than the median.
Okay. All right. That is really helpful because there was one where I'm like, I have no idea where in the world this is coming from. So that answers one of my questions. Um, okay, so for the um so here's what I'm guessing for in terms of like which one we should invest in. So because we're looking at their stock reports. So
Hmm.
we want them to be higher. Right? So
Right.
like because we don't want negative numbers. So we're probably going to look for the company um that is more left skewed because the higher number, right? Because like the higher numbers are like because these are the higher numbers. So,
Right.
but I don't know, none of these companies are left skewed. So I don't even know what I'm talking about now.
I don't, yeah. I mean, I feel like the answer key said B and C. I think that's what it said. I should
Okay.
have wrote it down. Let me look it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I have a lot of windows open. I'm trying to find the right one. Okay. So group, individual prep. Hang on. I'm trying to find the answer key. Um,
Oh, they have the highest. Okay, so they will probably so B or C because they have the
yeah.
highest means.
Mean.
So that mean because mean is the average. So we're looking for the company that has the most average, that has the highest overall average.
So then we would go up to number two and look at the mean numbers, not so much off the chart. Is that a
I
hit?
mean, I guess you can. So like so what we could do is so if I wanted to look at the mean for company A.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would want to do is,
Average it out.
yeah, average. And then I'm going to include that one because I'm assuming we're supposed to. I'm going to do that.
Do you think it would affect it? I mean, it's just blank.
I don't think it would. Okay,
That's why I included
yeah,
it.
so the mean is 21 for that one.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so and then this is company B. Oh, whoops, I should probably do equals.
So what's the median again?
Median is if so like the median is like you order the numbers from least to greatest and then you take the middle number.
Oh, right, right, right. Okay.
Yeah. I can do the median next if you want. And I think because they said they gave specifics on when to use mean versus median.
Yeah.
So um
Well, I think they said mean versus median. It depends on the shape of the data. So
yeah.
that's when you use left skewed or right skewed. It says if the distribution is systematic or
Yes.
you use the mean to measure the center.
Oh, if it's systematic, yeah, then you use the
Oh,
mean. If
if it's
it's,
like right down the middle,
yeah, but if
right?
it's skewed, you use the median.
If data is skewed, use median, and the median is resistant to the effects of the outliers. I don't know what outliers are. You
Outliers,
take the little guys on the sides.
yeah. Yeah, outliers. Yeah, so like an outlier is, I don't know, like say, an example of an outlier, like say, let's say you're sampling people to see how many times a year they wash their hands, right?
Mhm.
So, and I don't know, like how many times a year they wash their hands. So you would probably guess it's around at least, I don't know, somewhere like 1,000 times, right? If you think at least 3 times a day, you go to the bathroom 3 times a day, like at a minimum, right? So your average is probably going to be somewhere around like 1,000 times a year. An outlier would be if someone is like 1 million times. That's a high outlier. Or if somebody says like zero, if they've never washed their hands
Okay.
once in a year, that's an outlier.
Okay.
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 Yeah. Um, okay. So because none of these are systematic, right? Or
Yeah.
symmetrical.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are
Well,
symmetrical. So
they
like there's,
have like bell shape. What are the shapes?
yeah, there's bell shape, right skewed, left skewed, and then
So
I
they're
have,
uniform distribution, which I kind of feel like the B is uniform, maybe, but not really because it's got that one
yeah.
systematic bell shape, uniform, skewed left or right. So that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I
I
guess
mean,
they have the number of peaks. One peak is called a unimodal, two peaks is a bimodal,
yeah, so
multi
D, yeah,
bimodal.
yeah, D looks like bimodal to me. This one and this one looks like also
A
bimodal, maybe, because yeah,
peak. Okay. Yeah, bimodal.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, so we think that we understand how we got the answers of which ones you would pick because the mean is the
They have
highest.
the highest average. That's kind of
Yeah.
what I was gonna do. So, well, I don't know. Let's see what happens when I plug in the median. Okay. Why are you great? Okay, here we go. Mhm. Nope, hang on. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I'm just gonna try that again.
Yeah. Yeah. Median and then the
There we
parenthesis.
go.
And
I think I had my parentheses the wrong way.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Excel's, if you don't do it exactly right, it
Uh,
like freaks
That's
out.
why I'm not a math, accounting, or all of those any of those things because I am
Yeah.
not okay. The median, yeah. Hmm. Which, okay, and that makes sense to have the mean higher because of whatever you said about it being left or right skewed.
Let's see. What did I say? I can't remember. So we think that is a right skewed or left skewed? Right?
It, yeah, it
Right.
is.
So
Yes, it
right.
is right skewed.
So
So,
in a right skewed distribution, uh, the mean will be greater than the median.
okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
We did something right there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and then C, I mean, the mean for C is,
Yeah, here, let's see. I'll see
they
what
say it's
I
higher.
can check. Yeah, what the mean is.
Mean
Equals.
equals for those, right?
I'm really glad that we're not both lost on the same things. I feel like this is really beneficial because you filled in the
Yeah.
gaps where I've been confused and I've been able to fill in the gaps where you've been confused, and it makes
Yeah.
me really happy.
Yeah. Well, I do have I have a question on like the homework page
Yeah.
too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
I didn't do the quiz yet on the homework page. Oh, I guess we still have to do the quiz together.
we'll do that here in a second. Okay, so that was the mean for C,
Hmm.
which has the highest. Okay. All right. So equals. Oh wow, that's a really low mean. So
Yeah, I
this
think that one had a lot of negative actually.
yeah. Yeah, I think it did. So that's not one you'd want to invest in.
No.
Okay. But I guess now that we're looking at this, now that I'm doing like the mean of everything, it's starting to make more sense, I think.
Mhm.
Although I probably should make sure I did my number of, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but okay. Yeah, so they're negative.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
So the answer key says B and C, and it's because
yeah.
they have the
Hmm.
highest mean, which is the highest average, and
And
would you
now,
consider C right skewed too?
sorry, which one?
C? Like are B and C considered right skewed?
I no, I think they are.
The bimodal, the
Yeah, I think
parallel?
they're more. Yeah, they're more bimodal. I mean, maybe for me, B might be a little more bell curved because it's a little more symmetrical, or maybe even slightly right skewed.
Yeah.
But I mean, C is the most uniform. So I think C, like based off of what I did, I think I would go with C, and it makes sense why, because it's the most consistent. So this, if
Yeah.
I'm looking at investments, I'm going to want to invest in C because it has the most consistency.
Okay, because yeah, I think that makes sense. Because even when it does go down, it's still consistent when it's down.
Yeah, right. So like this one, and when you calculate the means, it makes sense because this one, the mean here is okay, it's not bad, but these two
Mhm.
have the best average and these two have the worst average.
Right,
So, and you're looking at averages, C makes the most sense because it's the most consistent.
right. Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All
All right.
right. Can we?
I'm gonna stop sharing because it's making my computer aggravate me.
Yeah. Let me look
Um,
at my homework question
yeah. So
on the
was
home
it
page.
the preparation or homework? Oh, wait, no,
No, it
we
was
just
the
did
homework. We
preparation.
just did the
Yeah.
preparation.
Okay.
Um, my question is number three. No, it's I think number four and five.
Okay.
It says use the information to answer four and five. The graph below illustrates typical student hourly wages for BYU, Idaho. So looking at the graph, and then it says approximately how many students are in the survey. I have no idea how to figure that out. Like, how do you figure that out?
I didn't either, and I used Lifeline, aka my husband.
Yeah, what did he say?
Okay, so here, let me screen share again.
Because, like, they say in the answer key, it's 190 to 200. I'm like, well, that's great. Where
I
did that
know.
from? I hate like this is it makes me so mad. I'm so frustrated because it's like I need to know where it comes from.
Yes, I totally get it. And I felt the same way. Um, Okay, so how you get it is you have to add the different ones, right? So like this bin had
Mhm.
something like 30 something, right? Or so you would add them together. So this bin had roughly 37 to 38. This bin
So
had
what does the
over
frequency
80.
represent? Is that representing the number of students?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why would it be called frequency?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Because
think it
like,
would be simpler if it just said number of students.
yeah, because frequency of what? I'm like, how
That's
much they're working? How
I
many
guessed
hours working?
I guessed 85 because I thought frequency. This one has the most frequency, which makes no sense. Yeah, I'm like, oh, this one has the most frequency. It must be 85. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, okay, so if there's 35,
Roughly
85, what would that one be?
60,
62.
15, maybe. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I guess that makes sense because then if you add them all up, then I guess you could get to 190, 200.
yes. Yeah.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I'm like, frequency is not what I would consider the number of students. I've thought wages and then frequency was like how often they worked.
Right. Yeah. So, right. And by the way, so these two would be the outlier, right? So it looks like there's like maybe one or two
Okay.
students that made 40 bucks an hour and maybe one student who made 60 bucks an hour, which I want to
Um,
know what job you have and why you're still in
Seriously,
school.
at BYU, Idaho, it's like, yes, please.
I know. Well, I'm like, why are you still in school if you make this much money? But maybe they're
Yeah.
looking for a career change. So, anyways,
Okay. I think I had a question on the last one too.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
the reporter creates a histogram of a baseball player's salary and finds that the distribution of the salary is skewed. Which measure of center would be greater, the mean or the median? Well, actually, I know that answer based on
Yeah.
like I had to go back and watch the video for
Hmm.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
okay. I still don't know why they use the word frequency
I
on
don't know.
on the
Because they like to
vertical.
torture us.
Seriously, it causes so many questions. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if that makes sense, counting, adding up the bins. All right.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Should we
Okay.
try to do the quiz together?
Let's do it. Yeah. Well, because we're supposed to. Editha, are you ready to do the quiz? Are you there, Editha? Let me ask her to unmute. I hope she didn't fall back asleep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so week 3. What is this? This is not my class. No, it's my other class. Like, there we go. Social science statistic.
Okay.
Scary name. Okay, so group meeting week quiz 3. That's us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right. Oh,
take.
also, I have the social science um statistics, or sorry, so the first quiz question is um asking about the wrong site, wrong patient.
Yeah.
I oh shoot, which one did I download? I should have downloaded both. I think I did. Okay. Wrong site lawsuits. Dang it, which one did I download? Crap. Because I had a hard time getting to it, and then it was really frustrating. Okay. Hang on. Let me pull it back up here. Okay, I downloaded wrong patient and it's asking for wrong site. So,
Oh yeah, wrong patient was for the homework one.
yeah. Well, and like for whatever, like I could not edit, it would not let me edit the Excel sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, I can do it if you can't.
okay, well, I just copied it
Sorry
and
about my Apple.
yeah,
My Apple thing, it just takes longer for me to figure things out sometimes if it's not exactly,
I
you
know.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't think about that when I got my Apple computer.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, because it was wrong patient or wrong site is the second one. Okay.
This one just says wrong site, wrong patient.
Yeah, so
So,
but for question one, it says find the mean hospital amount, the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site lawsuit.
oh, okay.
So, oops, to get that, we can compare our answers here. We can just do it real quick. Oh, crap.
Okay, hang on. I'll download it then too.
Okay.
Right out. Okay. Um, okay, so find the mean amount hospitals had to pay for the wrong site. Okay, so just do mean that's average. And then you do wrong site, which is a little disturbing.
You know,
Reading about it, I'm like, what?
yeah.
Why doing that?
Okay, did you?
And I'm still highlighting my row
Oh,
wrong
yeah,
site. There we go.
right.
Okay, so I have um let's see, because isn't it dollars, right?
Yeah.
I've got 80,000
41.24.
41.24, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what I got.
So what did it say? It said do not round until your
Yeah.
calculation is complete.
And it said
So,
round to the nearest three decimals, which we only have two, so
okay.
I
So
think we're
do
good.
we put it in as like a dollar amount with like, or just as a number? Do we put it in with like a comma and everything or what?
Um,
Round to the nearest whole dollar.
okay, I guess we've probably, oh, does it say round? Oh, round to the nearest whole dollar. So yeah,
Well, it says I put a comma in, it says only numerical values are accepted. So I think we just put it as without, so it'd be eight zero zero
yeah,
four one
yeah,
point two four. I wish you could
yeah.
like
0.21. Or
point
sorry,
two
yeah,
one.
0.24. But
Yeah.
I think it said round to the nearest whole dollar. So
Okay. Then it would be just 41.
yeah,
So 80041.
yeah, yeah.
80,041. Okay.
All right, so find the median amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site. Now the median. Okay.
Yeah, and that's median wrong site. So I think for the assignment we did wrong patient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why is it so long? Okay. No, what are you stop? Okay. False?
All right.
Why is it false? Sorry. Okay. Median.
I've got 68,552.
Okay, just a second. I gotta
Okay. When you're
Yeah.
ready,
Yeah.
if we do the same.
Yeah. Um, yeah, 68,552.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to round for that, obviously.
Yeah. No. Six.
8552.
Okay.
All right.
Construct a histogram. What is the
Hmm.
shape?
Okay. Okay. So we just highlight that row and make a
Uh-huh.
chart, right?
Yeah. They would give us the world's longest row. Seriously, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Okay. Insert. And then they put it.
Okay. Um,
It is definitely right skewed. That's what I got. That's what it looks
yeah,
like to me.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like yeah.
Because I didn't
All right.
change bin numbers or anything.
No, I didn't either. It just popped up
Okay.
with light skew.
Okay. Then that's what we're gonna go with.
All right. So then the next one says use the following information to answer the next two parts. Um, uh, hepatic. I
Yeah,
don't know how to say it.
hepatic angiosarcoma.
Okay, is a rare and unusual fatal type of liver cancer. A study was conducted on four individuals with this illness. The data represent their survival times in months. Okay, survival times months. So there's 5 months, 19 months, 1 month, 3 months.
Okay.
Okay. So
So
what is the mean survival time in months for these four participants? So I
so
guess
yeah, I'm gonna put it in Excel
yeah. So it'd be 5,
19
19,
1.
1, and 3.
Okay.
And then did it ask for the mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
mean.
So the average is
7.
7.
Yeah,
I got 7.
7, same.
The median,
Okay, median.
um,
I got 4 for the median.
yep, 4 as well.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
use use the histogram below to answer the two parts that follow.
Okay.
Which of the following
Okay.
is probably the mode of this data set?
Oh, the
Um,
mood.
so mode is the number that occurs most frequently. I am gonna guess it's 105 because the one in like the one with the 100,
Yeah.
that's the one that um is the tallest, so I'm gonna guess 105. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So what's the other numbers? Like what's the 25? Like it occurs 5 times? Is that
Yeah. So yeah,
25 times?
yeah, so this number in this data set, um, the number I can't right now, buddy. I'm in a Zoom meeting, okay? You gotta let me do my schoolwork. Yeah, so the 100 or whatever, like, so yeah, 0 times this number appeared. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's
It
the,
appeared that same number appeared 25 times.
yeah,
Okay.
likely. So it's one of those numbers, right? So yeah, that number appeared 25 times.
Okay. So we think it's 105.
Yeah.
All right. So part two, what is the size of the bin that was used for the cystogram?
Size of the bin. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it 12? Do you count like the empty spots too?
no,
If
I
not,
don't think you count the
10.
empty spots. Yeah, I think it's 10.
Okay,
Size
so
of the
just
bin.
okay. All right.
Okay. All right,
All
let's
right.
submit it and
See what do
see.
we got? Hey, 7 out of 7.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Okay. So, yeah, okay, so can we go back over lesson 2 homework quiz?
Sure.
Okay, and
The
then
ones that we did together or the homework one?
the the homework one,
Okay.
lesson 2 homework quiz. So the one that I got wrong was the first question.
Um, lesson 2 homework quiz. Let me pull mine up. Because I took it twice, but I still got one wrong. So the first question was which of the following variables are quantitative? Mark all that apply.
Yeah.
Okay. So the options are number of people in a random selected classroom on campus, the
Uh-huh.
three most common brands of cars found in the US, the telephone number of a randomly selected business in town. Okay, so quantitative is the one where you can add it up and like make a data sheet or like make a
Yeah.
chart out of. The other ones are the categorical. So the categorical ones are ones that you can't add up, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So
Um,
like telephone numbers, you can't like if you added up all the telephone numbers, a telephone number is
yeah,
not going to make any sense. But I
yeah.
thought that the number of people in a randomly selected classroom on campus, so is that categorical or quantitative?
Well, that one is quantitative because each classroom would have a certain number of kids in it. And then if you took each classroom on campus and then you
Okay.
randomly selected people out of those classes, you could take those numbers and then quantify them into some sort of data set.
Okay. That's what I thought too. And
Yeah.
then so I guess the 3 most common brands of car found in the US, that couldn't you quantify that as well?
Um, I feel like when because I took this twice and
Yeah.
I think I got this wrong at first. Because I think I selected the car brands, but if
Okay.
you break it down to the brand of car, it would only be like names and it would be like
That
Chevy and,
that makes sense.
Ford
Okay.
and whatever. And then it's like, okay, so those are the three brands. What can we do with those numbers? You can't really do anything with the three brands, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's more categorical.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I am good on time. If you want to take the lesson 3 homework quiz by
Okay.
yourself, and then we can work through it together if you want to do that, if you have
Okay.
time.
I
Or
how like did it take you a lot of time to do it? I just don't want to like have you sit here forever waiting for me if it's gonna take a
no.
lot of time.
I mean, I think well, I was doing other stuff. I think it took me about 10-15 minutes. So go ahead and, yeah, I mean, like, at worst case scenario, my kids get home from school in like half an hour. So like worst case
Okay.
scenario is my kids come home and I have to go. So
Okay. Well then yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't do it because I ran out of time.
Yeah. So if you want to do it now, because I got 3 wrong, or I think I only got, yeah, I got a 10 out of 13 on that one. So I think I might get it right the next time, but I'm okay. Like I would like to go through and do it together
Okay.
if possible.
Okay.
So what I'll do
Um,
right, yeah, because what I'll do right now is I'll retake this quiz, this week's.
okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on this and then we
Okay.
can get back together, in a few minutes
Yeah.
when
Hmm.
we're
Yep.
both